Well, it was a great challenge because the old vicarage was very large. It had 11 bedrooms and we filled them all. And it was all too much, really, to cope with. Anyway, when the time came and we heard about Homemovers, we thought that was ideal. And it certainly was. She made the whole business so easy.
Every single room, every single cupboard in every single room was packed to the rafters with stuff. The first thing that Homemover had to do was find out what was important to Jill and what was coming. That was the very first thing, and then the rest could be sorted out later. The way they worked with Jill and actually reassuring her that the things that mattered to her were identified and they were going to come across to the new home. So there was none of that real worry that could have been there without them, without Homemover.
She came and looked at this empty room and drew a map of where to put our furniture and which furniture to take. She drew a map of each piece of furniture and brought it here and put it on the carpet so we could just picture it as it was going to be.
What happens? You're moving somebody from a 5, 6, 11 bedroom Victorian mansion into a 1, 2 bedroom apartment. And it's very, very, very difficult for them to visualise what's going to fit. So you start off by finding out what they want to take, and then you actually have to work out whether it's going to fit or not. And it's only by actually laying things out like this that you get a proper idea of how it's going to work. And then if you've got a walker or a wheelchair or anything else, you can actually literally wheel yourself around to make sure it's going to work. So on the day of the move, it means that we can arrive ahead of everybody else with a removals company and lay all the furniture out as has been agreed and get as much as possible unpacked as quickly as possible, which means that when our clients arrive and they walk through that front door for the first moment, they walk in and they feel like it's their home. It takes all the stress out of moving day for everybody, and it's just a really lovely feeling seeing them walk in and going, oh, I feel like home already.
Everything was moved and Homemovers came in here following the floor plan. Everything was put in place and we came over and we just met a place completely furnished and ready to walk straight into. It was remarkable.
Well, I've got lots of little tiny pieces that I'm very fond of that belong to my grandmother. I wanted to take them with me, and they all arrived in good order, and the display cabinet as well, and it was reassembled here just as it was before. They took photos of the contents of the display cabinet so that they'd know exactly where to put it when they got here.